An optimistic Princess Poppy sets out on a mission to rescue her friends from the evil Birkins. Along the way, she teams up with the grumpy troll Branch, and together, they embark on a wild and colorful journey filled with fun, dance, and laughter. Today, we'll recap the beloved story of the 2016 movie, Trolls. Once upon a time, there was a group of trolls who resided in a tree and lived joyfully. They spent their time singing, dancing, and embracing each other. However, one day the Birkins, a group of miserable creatures who could only find happiness by consuming trolls, discovered the trolls. Each year, the Birkins held a special event called Trollstice, where they would feast on trolls and experience happiness for a single day. On the day of Trollstice, the young Prince Gristle wakes up his father, the king. The Birkins gather around the troll tree, anticipating the arrival of the trolls, who are the main course of the day's feast. Chef, who is responsible for cooking the trolls, decides to offer the happiest troll, Prince Poppy, to the prince, as it is his first time eating a troll. However, Chef is shocked to find that all the trolls have been replaced with wooden dolls that have wild hair. The trolls have managed to escape to a new home underground, while the angry Chef is banished from Bergen Town by the king. She vows to track down the trolls and have them eaten, while the king tells his son that he will never find true happiness. 20 years later, the trolls have made the forest their home and are led by Poppy, who sings and cheers them up. Her father Pepe is the king, and her troll companions include Biggie, a large troll with a warm friend called Mr. Dinkles, Guy Diamond, who can sing with an auto-tuned voice and releases glittery farts, Cooper, a giraffe-like troll, Satin and Channel, the fashion-forward trolls, DJ Suki, and Craig, a troll who radiates zen vibes. Poppy is hosting a celebration that day to mark their arrival in their new home. However, the only troll who is never content is Branch, a great troll who always sees the glass as half empty. He resides in a bunker to protect himself from the Birkins and declines Poppy's invitation to the party. The trolls are having a party with lots of glitter, bright lights, and loud music. However, Chef, who has been searching for the trolls for the past 20 years, notices the commotion and looks disheveled as she stomps down into the forest to catch them. Chef manages to grab several trolls including Biggie, Craig, Cooper, Suki, Satin, Channel, and Smitch. The remaining trolls hide in the forest by blending in. Poppy turns to Branch for help, but he refuses. Undeterred, Poppy brings the rest of the trolls into Branch's bunker, which displeases him. Poppy decides to set off on her own to find her captured friends, singing an upbeat song about overcoming obstacles along the way. However, she soon becomes ensnared in a spiderweb and is approached by 4 spiders. Just as the spiders are about to attack, Branch arrives and uses his hair to scare them off, causing them to be eaten by a larger creature. Though initially reluctant, Branch decides to join Poppy on her quest. Poppy and Branch take a break and settle in for the night, and Poppy begins to sing a lullaby and says goodnight to the photos of her captured friends, which annoys Branch. Poppy takes out her ukulele and starts playing something, with other forest creatures joining in. However, Branch becomes agitated and throws the ukulele into the fire. The duo stumbles upon a tunnel that is supposed to lead them to Bergen Town. There, they meet Cloud Guy, who offers to guide them to the correct path that leads to Bergen Town, instead of certain doom. However, Branch gets irritated when Cloud Guy tries to give him a high five and chases him through the tunnel with a stick, with Poppy following closely behind. They finally arrive in Bergen Town and see the Birkins living their everyday lives in a state of gloominess. Poppy and Branch discover their friends in a castle by following the light emitted by the trolls' wristbands, which signals the start of the hugging hour. Chef, an antagonist, takes the captured trolls to Gristle, who is now the king of the Birkins. Chef aims to revive the Trollstice festival and offers Craig as the first troll for Gristle to consume. Initially hesitant, Gristle eventually eats Craig after Chef forces him to do so, leaving the other trolls to believe that Craig is gone. Chef then hands the remaining trolls over to Brigid, a kitchen worker, to hold onto until Trollstice arrives. The trolls discover that Brigid is romantically interested in Gristle when she sings a certain song while thinking about him. They approach Brigid and offer to assist her if she agrees not to allow them to be consumed. The trolls begin to sing, but Brigid inquires why Branch isn't participating. He declines to do so until Poppy questions him about his reluctance. Branch reveals that he believes his singing caused his grandmother to be devoured. When he was a child, he sang beautifully until Chef almost grabbed him, but his grandmother intervened to save him, resulting in her capture. That experience robbed him of his joy and vibrancy. With Poppy's encouragement, Branch decides to aid Brigid. Brigitte receives a makeover and they adorn her head with colorful hair to transform her into Lady Glitter Sparkles. With this new appearance, she captures the attention of Grizzle, and they now go on a meal to a pizza place, Skating Rank. Initially, Brigitte is nervous and unsure, but Branch provides her with the support she needs to express her true feelings to Grizzle, who falls in love with her. During the hangout of Brigitte and Grizzle, the trolls notice that Grizzle is carrying Creek inside a jewel. Unfortunately, Chef interrupts their hangout and nearly catches Brigitte, causing her to flee and leave behind a roller skate that Grizzle keeps. The trolls take Grizzle's jewel and use it to free Creek, but they're disappointed to find out that he's not inside. Soon after, Chef captures them and confesses that Creek has been helping her. Creek admits that he betrayed the trolls to save himself. He also steals Poppy's cowbell and leads Chef and other brigands to the forest where they capture the rest of the trolls. The chef gathers all of the trolls in a massive pot, leaving Poppy feeling sad and betrayed. As a result, she loses her color, and the other trolls follow her lead. A moment of silence ensues, but then Branch begins to sing something. His voice is filled with newfound optimism that inspires his friends. They, including Branch himself, regain their color and happiness. Brigitte, who overhears the trolls, lets them escape as a token of gratitude for their help and for teaching her how to be happy. She expresses her love for Poppy, who after witnessing Brigitte's sacrifice, cannot leave her behind. Poppy unites her friends to find a lasting solution to the conflict, by proving to the Bergens that they can be happy too. The Bergens have gathered for a feast, but Grizzle wants to hold off until his date arrives. Chef insists that they begin without her, but when the pot is opened, they discover that the trolls have vanished. Chef suspects that Brigitte has eaten them all and orders the guards to capture her. However, the trolls suddenly appear, landing on Brigitte's head to reveal that she was Grizzle's date all along. Poppy then explains to Grizzle that he has found happiness by being with Brigitte, even without eating a troll. This realization causes the other Bergens to see that they too can be content without the trolls. The festivities turn into a lively dance party as Poppy and Branch lead everyone in a rendition. Despite Chef's attempts to catch the trolls, Brigitte foils her plan by throwing a wooden spoon at her, sending Chef and Craig tumbling out of the kingdom on a cart. Later, Poppy becomes the queen of the trolls and brought peace between the trolls and Bergens. She and Branch share a warm embrace while standing on a tree accompanied by Cloud Guy. As the credits ends, Chef and Craig's cart comes to a halt. Chef intends to devour Craig, but they discover that they're perched on top of a monster, who opens his mouth and eats them. And that's a wrap on our recap of the hit animated movie Trolls. We hope you enjoyed revisiting Poppy and Brian's adventures as much as we did. But before you go, let's talk about another beloved animated film that's sure to put a smile on your face. The Boss Baby. Just like Trolls, The Boss Baby is a family-friendly movie that's perfect for all ages. With its lovable characters and hilarious plot, it's no wonder why it's become a fan favorite. So whether you're looking for a fun movie night with your family or just want to relive your childhood memories, The Boss Baby is definitely worth checking out. So, click this video and I'll see you there.